Yo, man, for the man for a report, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers. We got my homeboy, my dude, man. You know, our guest co-host, when he gets a chance to come on the show, we got my dude Kato in the building, man. What it do, homie?
Hey, man, I'm just sipping tequila like a motherfucker.
Hey, man. It's good to hear you, homie. It's been a minute.
Yeah. You already know we always got to tap in every couple of weeks, man. Get the shit peas-hopping.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. But hey, man, there's been a lot of fun stuff to talk about lately. So you know what I mean? It's like a whole lot of shit. Should be a dope show, man.
It's got the All-Star Weekend shit. You got new music. You got all kind of. Hey, yeah. Shit is real full. It's a full plate of bullshit for us.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, so how was the All-Star gig that you did, man? Fuck.
Oh, man, it was a lot of booties that didn't have no dents in it, man. I was happy about that part. You know what I'm saying? It was at the Gentleman's Club, Sky Cabaret, Rancho Dominguez, and it was popping, man. AV came in, did his thing, threw his motherfucking bread out. Motherfuckers threw their bread out. You know what I'm saying? A couple of strippers was fighting in the back afterwards, you know what I'm saying, for the extracurricular activity. So it was my kind of night, man. You know what I'm saying? It worked out for me. It was smooth as eggs, man. It was smooth as eggs.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Pretty soon, man, I'm getting ready to start functioning out there, you know what I mean? Going to meet up with you at these spots and shit, man. So I'm looking for a new car because I haven't had a car since I got in a car accident, so I'm ready now to start getting back behind the wheel and shit, man. Trying to get the fuck out of this cave, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, you got to get right, man. Come outside, man. So, you know, ain't no rush. That shit ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, man. But yeah, man, by any chance, what was I going to say? Oh, any new news on Smoke A Lot Radio, man? Anything else besides it coming out next month, correct? Or you guys heard any new details?
Yeah. We still finna creep up on everybody next month. You know what I'm saying? Just wrinkling out the kinks and you know, everything's gonna be everything in a few motherfucking seconds.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm waiting for. This shit, man. No, but
it's gonna be
as far as you know, is it gonna be like it just was one day out of the week, or are you guys gonna do it like a little bit more than just one day out of the week?
Well, that's the stuff we're working on right now, the intricate details. So, you know, I'd rather keep the shit under wraps than, you know, blow off too much info. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, we're going to come back in. New format, same motherfucking team. Straight up motherfucking going back down for the take one of these motherfucking social media awards or something. You feel me?
Yeah, man. That's some real shit, man. Hey, man, so speaking of music, man, it's a gang of motherfucking music, man. The Nipsey Hussle came out. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people griping about it, but, I mean, it is what it is. I like the album. I mean, what you thought about the album? I know you copped it.
It's that music, like if you was a fan of the music and fucked with it, then you gonna fuck with it because it's what you expect. Now, if you just now getting into the Nipsey Hussle wave, and you starting from the back, buying that album and going backwards, then, you know, that might be, you know, but you just got to understand everybody's music caters to people's life, and he hit a lot of people's life that a lot of niggas' albums wasn't hitting. Like a lot of music that been coming out, it ain't been whack, but I'm just saying it ain't been hitting a certain crowd. He's tapped into a crowd that's not for the conventional. But music-wise, you can't deny that shit sound good, man. Come on.
Yep. No, I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, it's on a major label, so they're gonna, you know, it's gonna come out a little bit like that. But I mean, tell you right now, the West Coast is coming out with a lot of dope shit, man. Yup just dropped. You know what I mean? Straight up, everybody go pop that shit right now.
That's what I'm saying. We got
dropped.
Yeah. So, you know, you got a lot of shit.
There's a lot of dope music out right now.
See, more people be into the characters and not the real music or the basis of the script or the play or whatever. So they sitting there just like who they like wrestlers or something. They not into the art of hip hop. So you're not looking at everybody's dropping and everybody's music coming out as accomplishment for everybody, because it's like we got the ears right now. We got ears from the Bay to LA to New York to Philadelphia. We got people's ears right now. We got people like Ty Dolla $ign, that's R&B West Coast niggas, and you got YG, Damu niggas, and we got Yuck, we got Jake Down, we got Gang of the
Game. You got a lot of shit.
So we got the ears right now. It's the closest thing in the '90s that's been ever feeling as far as West Coast music, except for everybody just hanging on a goddamn Dre album all goddamn day long. It's like, we got a gang of music that's tight, like a gang of niggas dropping shit. So I'm rocking with everybody on the coast, and then everybody's kind of fucking with each other's style and formula a little bit with each other, and so the music is sounding different. We got the Mozzie Rocks out here with us, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit is fresh. It's better than ever to me. I think Pac would be proud if he was alive right now at the state of the West Coast. I don't feel like getting into all that other shit yet. But nigga, I'm happy with what's going on. Everything is dope right now.
No, it's a fact, dude. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? L.A. is right now, and Oakland and the Bay, the whole Northern California, everywhere all over California and the West Coast. Even y'all motherfuckers in Arizona and motherfucking Nevada and shit.
Of course.
Motherfuckers is making noise, and I love it.
Oh, the other West Coast, and they you know what I'm saying, for Yo, Westwood, and certain artists, they got motherfuckers looking at and listening to everybody colliding and rocking with each other, and I'm shit. I'll be happy now when I listen to some shit, because there's a lot of shit that really make a little sense now. Nigga listen to his children's music, damn near. Shit sound like Dr. Seuss around this motherfucker.
I don't know, bro. I mean, it's pretty fucked up, because you know what? A lot of the music that sucks. I mean, we all know a lot of it comes from Atlanta and little areas like that, but it's terrible when you see that New York is coming out with some BS lately, man. It's like, what happened in New York? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope New York music that people don't know about, but that's the hardcore shit. That's that boom bap shit that people find. But if you're looking for more than that, you're not going to get much out of New York right now. It's pretty fucked up, if you don't think so.
Yeah. So, let this rock and roll.
Yeah, man. You know what? Speaking of that, see, we got the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? The man of the hour. You know what I'm saying? The Regime General, man. I'm up in this. Yukmouth, are you online with Die4 Radio?
Yo, what's up with y'all? Y'all Gucci?
Oh, yeah. Yo, hey, Yuck, I just want to say thank you, man, for making the time to get back on the show, you know what I'm saying? Because, I get excited every time I got you on the show, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, you're one of my top 10 rappers of all time, so it just goes for that. I always when it's solo time with you, it's always dope.
Oh, man, thanks, man. Appreciate you having me on the show again, man. Good looking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got your boy on the line, Smoke Alot Radio.
JR.
Yeah, what it do, man?
What's poppin' with it, boy?
Yeah, I'm getting my co-host on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Robert Guillaume right now.
That's what's up, man. That's the move, nigga. That's what's happening, nigga. Turn up, nigga. Smoke Alot Radio in the building, nigga. And we coming back, nigga. That part.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling.
Yeah, man. That's what I can't wait for. You guys come back with that Die4 Radio, man, because I need that shit, man. That was my shit on Blog Talk, and then when you guys get the B-Real TV, ooh.
Yeah, we're about to kill them, and then like right now, it's the age of the motherfucking podcast right now. So it seems like everybody got the memo after we left. You know what I mean? And picked up the torch. So it's perfect timing, I think. So I'm actually excited too.
Snatch up one of these motherfucking awards they throwing out here, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, they throwing these social awards out and shit and podcast awards. We need to get up in there, period. You did?
Yeah, man, that was man, we would have had our shit, man. We got shafted.
It is what it is, man. Small setback for a major comeback. That's all I'm gonna say. Period.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're going to be supporting that shit all the way over here as well, so.
You know, sometimes it requires separation for elevation. You dig? That's the best way to put it. You dig? Best way to excel, my G. But what's popping, man? Hold on, man. We got to talk about this goddamn album, man. JJ,
that's
man. Out. Yeah, I mean,
yes, sir. That's exactly what we're here to talk about, the album.
The Black Panthers dropped, you know what I mean? The same time Nipsey dropped. Same time Daz and Snoop dropped. I mean, the West Coast feeling real good right now, man. I mean, it's looking real good for the West, man, right now. You dig? Straight up.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's killing it.
Fucking Kendrick dropped that goddamn Black Panther soundtrack. I mean, with motherfucking Mozzie and the SOBRBE niggas, man, and all the LA niggas, all the TDE niggas, man. Hey, you know what I mean? 2 Chainz and shit, hey, man. I mean, not 2 Chainz, but Future and shit. Hey, man, it's looking real good out here. You dig? That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's a fact. Me and Katie were just talking about that because, like I said, a lot of dope albums just came out. Same thing with AP9. Everybody go pick up the AP9 album, Fort and Jack. That shit is also dope. I mean, it's just a lot of music on the West Coast. I think it's killing it than any other scene right now. Like Kato just said, it reminds us of the old West Coast shit.
I mean, niggas, we used to a lot of, no disrespect, but we used to a lot of down south shit dropping like back to back to back. So it's a change, you know what I mean, just to have that West, you know, strong. You got strong albums, you know what I mean? You got strong independent albums too. So every angle, we hitting their ass, you know what I mean, period.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about the album.
All right, my shit, we got what, Max Dre, Lazy Bone, Tech Nine, Filthy Rich, Richie Rich, Swift McVeigh from D12, Selsky, your boy the Rockstar, Rich Rocker, Benzino, Amp Pacino, the whole mob, the whole regime on that motherfucker. That shit just lit, man. That bitch lit, man. Sibo on that bitch, you know what I mean? That bitch is lit, man. It got so many features. This dumbass lit, I mean, period. I think this one, you know, was the icing on the cake. This is the perfect way to end it, you know what I mean, with a very high intense album, you know what I mean, that you know, tops the first 2. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do, just keep getting better and better. So I had to outdo them first 2, you know what I mean, to even put it out. So that's why it's so different and so upgraded, you know what I mean? That's a hard blueprint to copy, you know what I mean? Them 2 albums, that 1 and 2, especially that 1. So I definitely had to go in on this number 3, and it came out nice, you know?
Oh, it's dope as fuck, man. I already put in my order, but I also bought the digital copy of it, but I also placed my order to get the CD in because, you know, I need those CDs and shit right off the top, so just gotta wait for the fucking mailman to just bring my shit. But yeah, man, definitely, the album is dope.
Yeah, them about to become collector's items. You know, these stores about to stop selling CDs like in June.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them.
I read that shit.
You know, like far as
Best
Buys and Target. Yeah, they shutting that shit down. Best Buy and Target ain't selling no more CDs. So that shit about to be a thing of the past anyway. This is going to be the moms and pop stores hanging the underground shit that could really sell these hip-hop, you know, classic CDs. So, you know, get them while you can. That's all I'm going to say, you know.
Exactly.
Get them motherfuckers while you can, bro. Period. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that,
now for the
thing,
album,
man.
For the album, who did the production on it?
I got a few people, man. I got some shit from Rob Lowe, from the Jacker Camp, you know what I mean, over there with Artist Records. I got Mike Mosley, pulled him out the box. I got the Mechanics. I got DJ Fresh. And I got a new producer that I work with named BC the producer. He dope as shit. Dope as fuck. You know what I mean? He did like shit, at least 60% of the album, definitely. Yeah, that's basically my production lineup, you know.
No, it's dope. The album, you could tell that the album has it has a hard feeling to it, but it also has a smooth feeling with the type of beats that you pick to do the album with. So I like the way you flip a lot of that shit, like the soul songs and all that shit, and you flip it in your own shit. That's dope as fuck.
Right.
That's why I enjoy that album.
I mean, I figured this shit was gonna drop, beginning or towards the spring. You know what I mean? So I wanted to give them some like summery type of music to ride to, also, because I know it's gonna bleed into that. You know what I mean? With me doing these videos and following up with singles after this, so it's definitely gonna bleed into April or late March. You know what I mean? So just want to give them that good music to ride to, to party to and feel good to. You know what I mean? Because you can spit that gangster shit and it's too aggressive. You know what I mean? You strictly want to hear that shit when you're in the gym or something. You don't want to play that when you ride with a bad bitch, you know what I mean, with the top down. So I'll give them some music to ride with they bitch with the top down, you know what I mean? But it's still gangster, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Take a bitch and get some ice cream, motherfucker.
Flat out, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to switch it up, you know what I mean? Definitely. And then I usually have a song, you know what I mean, for the females, you know what I mean? So I did the Mac Dre song, you know what I mean? It's All Gravy, man. Shit, the bitches love it, you know what I mean? So, I always throw one in there for the females, too.
Oh, yeah. The song that I love it right now is High Sliding and Sliding. Yo, that shit, oh, right now, man. This is like,
that beat
over here, man.
Yeah, that beat came from JJ, based on the Vill story part 1. That beat was part of.
That was on the Starter Coat Nikes. Was it Nike Cortez and Starter Coat?
That was on the Cortez joint.
And so many motherfuckers were like, you better do a whole song of that beat right there that came in on the second verse. You better do that, nigga. That motherfucker crazy. And I was like, yeah, we got to do it. So originally it was sent to me for me and Keek. And then Keek had his accident or whatever. He was recovering, so I never could get Keek on it. But I had to drop the fucking album, so I ended up getting, Goldie from the Federation. That's like the best thing you could get next to Keek. You know what I mean? He like baby Asian man. You know what I mean? And he like, spearheaded the hyphy movement too. You know what I mean? So it was good to get him on there. If I couldn't get Keek, and I got T Nutty. You know what I mean? That's been overdue. Me and T Nutty in the booth, and I got one of my regime dudes, Yogi Calhoun, man, DJ Fresh on the beat. So. I just wanted to do something for the Bay Area, you know what I mean? Because I really don't have no songs like that usually, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to do something for the Bay, period. And the beat came from my album. I had to do it, you know what I mean?
No, it was dope, man. When I heard the beat, I was like, yo, yeah, because the first thing when I first heard it, the first thing that came up was Starter Coat and Nike Cortez. And I was like, you used the big whole beat. I was like, yes. So that's just slapped all day today, really. But there's a lot of good music on here, though. We support you here, heavy. We got you over here.
Yeah, I like that. Break My Arm, man. I'm gonna do a video to that too, a little mini movie to that. That motherfucker's dope. That Bang on them, that was dope. I got a few joints on there, man. That Boss Life, that shit made iTunes Hot Tracks #3. We got a few things on there, man. That Shooter with Tech 9. There's a few joints on that motherfucker that killing them. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. But just get into one of the other songs that I like. The one that you told me about when you were first here on the show last year, doing the Regime track. Welcome to the Mob.
Did
man.
Did it live up to your expectations? Did it live up to the hype?
That shit was fuck, dude. Not to even mention the fact that you had Little Key call in and go berserk on Prison Fund.
Man, that part. You see what a nigga did for that song after you know what I mean? Good shit, man. Niggas went crazy on that motherfucker, man. It was supposed to be a few more people on it, but they didn't get their verses in time. So we just put it out as is. You know what I mean? The bitch damn near 8 minutes already. It's been a 20-minute song, so we did what we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was really glad you had Mad Max on there too. You know what I'm saying? And just if you had Little Key on there, I was like, that. When I heard Little Key, I was like, son of a bitch. It's been a long time.
Oh, yeah, man. He about to get out, man. Free Little Key, man. He about to get out, man, and come out, get right back on his 1-2, how he was doing it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, me and Key been in contact, when he went in. So, you know what I mean? We stayed in contact and been fucking with it. So, I ran it by him, like, we just need to bring this shit back, period. So, he helped me get some of the old members together, like Max, you know what I mean, and, other dudes that never didn't get on it, they'll get on something else. But he just got me back in contact with the old crew, and we did it,
Yeah, shout out to Mad Max, because he got off on that. Everyone did the thing, everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone. I don't give a fuck from... Yeah. From Lee Majors, even Lee Majors, Cuz of Fly doing this thing at the end. The whole thing went great. And, like, everyone just... It came out right. I'm not bullshitting you.
Thank you, bro. I mean, it's a representation of us. We got to come hard. We put out them killers on the payrolls and them, them kill them offs and shit like that. They got to follow tradition, you know what I mean? It got to, because when we come together, and all that. When we form Voltron, nigga, it's a wrap, period. So when we form Voltron, it had to be, perfect 10 dismount, you know what I mean? Definitely,
And hit it with the dismount.
Perfect 10 dismount. It's about that dismount, my nigga. Period. Straight out. But I'm glad you like it, man. Like it too.
Oh, yeah, we just played it. We're going to play it again towards the end of the show again. So, we're playing a lot of tracks off that album so they could, the new listeners. And, we got a lot of people overseas as well. You know what I'm saying? So get that shit, man. So we're playing a lot of the music off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely. What else you got coming up in the works? Right, you just did that, and I know you're gonna do Smoke a Lot Radio, but you any more projects coming out? Like, what else is coming out?
Yeah. Me and J Hood got the Savages album about to drop. That's dropping right after the Luniz. The Luniz dropping next. No Pressure, March the 26th, and then me and J Hood probably drop in April or May. Savages album, and then I got a out with my homeboy Philip Bro. We doing a little Smoke album. Me and Noble from the Outlaws doing the album. Me and Sebo doing the album. And then back to my shit, my solo shit, Elegant Thug, and then next Looney album, Operation Stack Holder 2. So, that's the lineup. So I'm trying to drop about 5-6 albums this year, literally. Fuck that,
Damn, man, that's hard body work, man. So see, that's what you do. But you've been dropping shit like that consistently over your course of time. You know what I mean? So it's not like you never drop every year. You always have something popping, no matter what it is. Right. There's always something Jeff has got his hands off, motherfuckers. Right.
Yeah. We stay keeping our hands in the cookie jar, man. Definitely, man. But I'm just getting back on this music, man, because I always take my, niggas like somebody said, you always drop and disappear. I ain't disappearing this time. Fuck that, man. I can't do the, drop and then come in 2 years later. I can't do that. I got to stay in their face. So I'm repeated with this shit. I'm loading a cannon on their ass, a full clip, period. Not just one bullet at a time, Unload that bitch,
And the fan support of the album been looking good so far. A lot of people I know gotten it, and you can see the support on social media and shit, man. So, and all y'all once again, y'all listeners, please go get it. You know what I mean? Please go get it. It's everywhere.
Definitely, man. Go get that album, JJ, based on the Vill Story 3, on all motherfucking digital outlets and all the retail stores. Moms and Pops, all the big shit, Target, Best Buy, FYE, and so on, man. Support the mob. Appreciate y'all. Without y'all, it ain't no Yukmouth, flat out.
And when you guys at the stores buying that album, go buy the older stuff, too, if you ain't heard it yet either, man. Go and support, damn it. That's the real shit.
Dude, you want to get Volume 2 and Volume 1. You just want the whole collection. So if you at the store, you might as well just grab all three of them bitches, period, just so you can have it, because it's a build-up. It's like watching Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, then, Return of the Jedi. It's a trilogy. You got to have all three to even get it, flat out. Because imagine if you listen to just 3 and you ain't heard number 1. You wouldn't even know where Hot Slide and Beat come from. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even have that history right there. You know what I mean? You won't know that. Like, oh, this is a beat that he used on the first album. You know what I mean? So, just to have that history, you'll know, you know what I mean? You'll have the whole layout instead of just having a piece of the pie. You know what I mean?
That's true. It's true. Yeah, because now this actually you dropped the first one around this time last year. Wasn't it this month or was it in January of last year when you dropped the first volume?
January. Yeah, first one was in January. The second one was in February. Yeah. So back to back.
Almost the whole year, 3 albums.
And I was supposed to do just 2. You know what I mean? So this Regime song really made it a 3rd album because I wasn't finished with it. And I know I promised the fans that song. You know what I mean? And I couldn't just do, like a bonus track or whatever, just release some bonus tracks and add it to the first 2. So I'm like, fuck it, man, just, do some new songs to go with it. And then shit, the new songs was coming out spectacular. Like, fuck it, man, let's do a whole album. I was just going to do a little EP, a bonus EP. That was going to be called the Deluxe. You know what I mean? Just a little bonus EP, a couple remakes, couple remixes or whatever, and then a Regime song. You know what I mean? So Birds was one of the remixes, and then I was going to do another couple remixes, and then boom, drop that. But I was like, man, I started doing these new songs and got in that goddamn zone. I'm like, hey, man, fuck it. I'm going to do a whole album, all new songs. Fuck a little remix. So Birds remix ended up staying on it. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, all them songs is new.
That's ill. No, thank you, man. Like I say, I support, but I also thank you for giving me some dope music. You know what I'm saying? Because I love music. I'm a music kid, so I always love your shit, man. You never disappoint me anyway. So that's just me. You know what I mean? I enjoy everything you put out. So.
Thank you.
But I also want to. Yeah, now that you got the Gatlin in, the Gatlin and Bueno, you got Yogi Calhoun. Who are some of the other lesser members that people don't know of the Regime that they should know? Because I think they're all dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Gatlin's album just came out. Go get that shit. That shit's dope. When the Bueno came out with the bag last year, and Yogi Calhoun is just putting out all types of shit. How did that come about?
Well, Yo's always been part of the mob, since Pretty Black was alive. You know what I mean? He's been regimed out. We just ain't had him on no features that was far as, the mixtapes and shit, but he's been part of the mob.
Oh,
okay. Gatlin and Bueno just came in, but Bueno been damn near down with the mob, too. We've been knowing this nigga forever. But he was trying to get in, but his niggas kept saying, nigga ain't gonna sign to that nigga or look like everybody signed to me, but which is not. We all bosses, you know what I mean? We all executive producers of our own record labels and shit, and we all got our own money. We a circle of bosses. You know, understand that. So once he got the picture and seen that he could still do his thing, but still be affiliated or associated with the mob, he joined forces, same with Gatlin. I don't want to sign nobody. I ain't trying to take nobody money. You know what I mean? That's the shit that split up crews. I learned that from fucking Dipset, Cash Money, Hot Boys, all that shit. I took notes. That's the shit that niggas up, that money thing. So if everybody on the even playing field and you getting your own money, you got your own record label, your fuck-ups is on you, not on nobody else. You know what I mean? Period. So that's how I played it, and that's how the mob is still together, flat out.
Yep. No, that's facts. That's facts. I was going to say, how was it, get recognized and get on Nori's fucking podcast, man? Because I love it. I love that show, Drink Champs. It's like one of my favorite shows to watch. I was just so glad that he had and he gave you the notoriety that you, because a lot of people, you are considered underrated. That to me, that's funny, motherfuckers. Yuck's a legend, dude. Yuck's a legend. I was so happy that Nori had you on.
Oh man.
How was that? I mean, that was dope. I mean, I don't know if it was like a shock to you or it was like whatever, because you guys are all industry friends regardless, because you all run into each other, do music with each other. But how was it?
No, that was huge. You know what I mean? I think it was big. You know what I mean? Just a big look for the Bay Area, period. The shit we was talking about from Max Dre to so on and so on. We was talking about a lot of shit that people don't talk about on the Drink Champs. You know what I mean? So just to be on that motherfucker was dope. I wasn't even supposed to be on there. That was supposed to just be Fab and Too Short. But I ended up going through there with Benzino. Benzino knew a lot of the camera crew. They from Miami, so they worked for him, once upon a time. So they told him to slide through, and he was with me. So we just went through there just on some chill shit, you know what I mean? And shit, Nori seen me there like mic up, you know what I mean? And shit, told Benzino to mic up, but we was on the show. So that's how that happened, you know what I mean? But the experience, you know what I mean? And the I just seen this the whole next level shit, man. That shit was like being on a movie set. Like he had so many cameras, so many boom mics, and so many motherfucking you know what I mean, the cordless mics that plug to your body, and you know what I mean, there's so many lights and shit. Like he turned that shit to a film studio, literally. Like he got some real money behind his shit. No, he ain't just pulling up with a camera guy and a couple microphones. His shit is very well produced. You know what I mean? So I just seen the behind the scenes, like what next level that a motherfucker really need to take it to if you're gonna do this shit. That shit was full throttle. Period. You know what I mean? And you know, yeah, it was just a good thing. I was there for the Baron Davis interview, getting hella drunk off the Duce, you know, before Mr. Fab and them even came. So when Fab and them came, I'm just thinking I'm chilling, so I'm already drunk as fuck. 2 hours of drinking, so they told me to get on. I was drunk as fuck. You seen, I was litty, over talking, all types of shit. Yelling. I was going crazy. Nigga, I was drunk. That's that Duce, man. Nigga had a nigga off that Duce for 2 hours before they even caught me on, nigga, and we kept drinking. They gave nigga some Tiger Bomb. Oh, it was over, my nigga. It was a wrap.
How does that shit taste like?
Man, that shit tastes like the inside of a saddle, my nigga. If you ever put on that shit, it's like boot toe jam, my nigga. That shit. If you ever ate a brick of chocolate, if you ever ate a brick of chocolate like an annihilator, that's what that shit tastes like. Flat out with a brick of chocolate with no chaser.
Damn
it. Liquid chocolate.
Is that like a harsh feeling? Is it like harsh and shit?
It ain't harsh. It's just nasty as shit with a fucked up aftertaste, like a cough medicine aftertaste. You know what I mean? But it's basically damn near like, what's that shit called, ginseng? But it's like a nasty ass ginseng.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
I know what you're talking about.
Super nasty ass strong ginseng. Like that's what it is. Period.
Yep. And you know, when I speak on the drink champs, I think that a lot of, like, you know, today, a lot of blog talk, you know, especially even myself with this show and shit. I think a lot of people, you started a lot of that shit that they're doing. I'm not saying they're doing the exact same show, but you laid a blueprint out on how a show should be done on the air, as far as when you did Smoke A Lot Radio on Blog Talk, because your show, when I first heard it, I got inspired. But then you started seeing all types of shows coming out and kind of copying a little bit of your formula. That's how, I don't know, you know, that's why kind of when I saw Drink Champs, I go, man, that's the Smoke A Lot Radio Part 2. That's all it is.
I mean, I could say that. I mean, I think you could say that. You know what I mean? Because we was the person smoking and drinking on the podcast and had the world weed and drink movement or whatever. You know what I mean? And had the celebrities come and talking that shit. But I think he took it to another level because we was interviewing.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody. He just interviewed, like, you know what I mean, real hip hop pioneers. You know what I mean? He ain't got the little yachties and the, you know what I mean, the little pumps and shit up there. He got real hip hop, like, royalty. And that motherfucker, and he got relationships with them, and they could talk and go back and talk about stories and shit. So that's what make his shit different. Yeah, you know I mean, definitely just the stories that he got with these, you know, old school legendary artists. You know what I mean? Period. And the laughter that they could talk about. You can't talk about that shit with nobody else because you ain't lived through it. You know, you go with a regular radio nigga, you can't have them stories with these artists. You know what I mean? So he got an advantage on that, I think. You know what I mean?
Well, what is your thought on that, Kato?
Oh man, I was over here smoking a motherfucking blunt, over here tripping off something else. I ain't gonna lie. I was letting my nigga think they was going in, so I'm like, shit, let me sit back and listen for a change. Then I start getting high back from the giraffe pussy.
It's all good. Smoke up, because I'm about to smoke up too anyway.
No.
Now,
with the drink trap shit, you talking about that's the last time I went up to get the blunt. We was talking about the drink champs, and I felt like that is kind of like a vibe off of our shit, but a better, you know, more updated. But I feel like shit, they didn't have a sexy on it like we had on our show though.
Right.
we got the girl, the X Factor, man.
Right. Right. And then, as you see, after we had her, a lot of these sports, man, we made a wave, my nigga. Like, after that, you seen, like, nigga, Sports Center, all the motherfuckers gonna add bitches to their shit, my nigga. Literally, like, right after Smoke Live, there wasn't no motherfucking sports. It wasn't like what they got with Skip and Shannon. And they ain't never had no shit like that with a girl. It was always been two dudes, you know what I mean? So we brought that dynamic to the table, period. I mean, of course, Breakfast Club made it popular, but there was nobody doing that. They just start the wave. I think when Smoke Live Radio came, everybody started getting a female on board. Everyone. It created a fucking wave. I seen it on TV. I'm like, damn, for real? You didn't see that? You didn't peep that, Kato? You watch Sports Center and shit. You didn't peep their whole shit change?
Come on, man.
Fuck
Shannon and Skip got
definitely
joy.
Just like that.
Skip got joy. Stephen A. and them got the new broad. Now they got the one with Chris Carter got the broad. Everybody's doing the same type of format. Like, and then their characters be like ours too. Like, you got one guy like this, one guy like that. It's a format. It's a formula still. They know how we made our spaghetti. Damn show.
I'm just saying, everybody add the sexy to their shit, man. I think a lot of people seen our shit and got to talking. You know what I mean, as far as producers, and got to talking to people about their shows. You know, we seen it happen where we was at. You know what I mean? So
like a motherfucker.
We
like
see that shit happen where we was at. So, yeah, we know what we brought to the table flat out. It wasn't nothing before it. Not like that. You know, only the Breakfast Club. Period. And Sway and Ever Beat. That was it. That's it.
That was it.
But we good, though. We about to bring that shit back in full force. We're going to be on Sirius Satellite, you know. Going to be on over motherfucking 2,000 channels, you know what I mean, radio stations. And we're about to control. We're about to be a real radio station. We're about to play Top 200. You know what I mean? Our shit, yeah, we're about to start spinning albums, all the shit. It's going to be a real radio station. We call Smoke A Lot Radio. And we're going to film it. That's going to make it the podcast. So, you know, double whammy in one whop. Period. There you have it. You know?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be steak and salmon.
All in one ooh Yeah. Yeah.
Now, okay, I want to talk about that specifically the Drink Champs episode when Mr. Fab he brought up the old beef issues between you and Too Short. I don't want to go too much into this shit. But I always had this in my head. You guys had the issue. You guys squashed the beef in what was it, 96 or 97? You guys did the song. What was it? I'm high as fuck. What you funkin'? What is it? Funkin'? Fuck, I'm high as hell.
Funkin' up.
The one on Lunatic Music.
Funkin' over nothing. Funkin' over nothing.
Yeah, that one. Okay, you guys did that one. Years go by, you do another song with Too Short with Spice One's album Immortalized in 1999. You get signed to Rap A Lot. You did the Thug Out album, but on your second album, there's always been this, because you know you're very witty with your lyrics. You know what I mean? You're very, very witty with your shit. Especially back then, on the first track on the Thug Lord album, you had a verse that always was like, what is it? trying to be Mac niggas, stay your ass in Atlanta. Old ass rappers make Oakland look bad like Hammer. Now, was that a shot at Too Short?
Woo! We was going at it right then. He had did some shit called Longevity, a song, and he had Scarface on it. So they both like got at me, you know, subliminally, and I'm like, why Short even going at me? Like, you know, I thought it was good, you know. So Short sparked that back up. So I had to, you know, just lyrically, you know what I mean, hit him with one. You know what I mean, him and Face. That was a double whammy. You know, but we all good now. We all straight, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
of course.
I say, it's good. Probably the best, you know. But I had to let it be known, like, nigga, I'm a man. You can't just slide one on me like that, nigga. Don't think I ain't listening. Don't think I ain't got my ears to the street, and don't think that y'all could just slide that and think you're going to speak some subliminal shit and don't think I ain't going to catch it. I'm the king of subliminals, nigga. I caught that as soon as you said it, nigga. Both y'all niggas, you know. So I had to get on both of them subliminally, you know, flat out. But we good now,
you
man.
also got him on Fuck Friends. That people on Fuck Friends too. That's what I'm saying. So, but see, I love all that shit.
That was on the same album. Yeah, that's the same shit. I think. There's either that one or...
No, I think Fuck Friends was on the United Ghettos, I think, Volume 1.
Right. So that was all recorded at the same time. You know what I mean? Volume 1 was recorded right after Third Lord the Appalachian. So, you know, there you have it. So it was like still in that same zone. But after that, it got cool.
Yeah. No, but see, that's what makes you dope. Because you're a true MC as well. You know what rap is about, and you know you just can't be going out like that. And hey, trust me, man. I know that shit. That's why I like your shit.
No, that shit will end a nigga career, man. You gotta respond efficiently and quickly. Period, man. That shit will end your career, man. Shout out Ja Rule, man. But just because he replied quickly and efficiently, he waited so long, his career got fucked up. If he would have responded to 50 as soon as that shit happened, he'd still be around. It took the nigga like damn near a year or two. By the time he got on it, niggas forgot about it and forgot about you. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's ways to handle war, man. You gotta kill off your enemy until he's dead. You can't leave a nigga alive. You know what I mean? You gotta kill him off. And he had a nigga at a weak point. You know what I mean? I stabbed a nigga up in the studio. Yeah, all that. That's, man, got the nigga on paperwork and shit, all that. Nigga, that would have killed the motherfucker. If he would have, you know, smashed on that instead of just producing the paperwork, make songs and videos for the shit too. An album, you know what I mean? Run that shit. Because he ran your shit. Whatever was your flaws, he ran that shit. You know? So, at the end of the day, you got to strike back fast, my nigga. You know, you can't just let the nigga, because the more you wait, the more powerful they get. You know, now 50 wasn't that rich, man. You know what I mean? He could have caught him, you know, after he waited too long. That nigga done sold 10 million albums. He rich as fuck. Now he got more money than you. Now what can you do? You waited too late, you know?
You waited months.
You waited.
You waited months.
You gotta get down where you're mad at.
You gotta get down where you're mad at, man. And if you lose, you better come back quick.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's part of that's rules of the game, kids. If you want to be a rapper, learn that shit on some real shit. I wanted to ask you. You had these albums with Killer Klump. I mean, I never even heard of this guy. Like, I was like, when I first seen those, I was like, who the fuck is Killer Klump? I said I love the albums. How did that shit come about? And what the fuck is he? Because I never seen anything about him.
Klump been locked up for a long time, man. So he just got out of jail recently, like a couple years ago. But I think he did like a 10-piece or something. So, like, right after we did that album, he went down. Like, I think he was on the run when we did that album, actually. So he went down like a year or two later and did like a good 10-piece, I think. Literally, he just got out. He ain't fat no more. That nigga buff as shit, skinny. You know, I think he's still rapping. You know what I mean? I think he's still rapping. But that album came about with one of the homeboys that was the producer of, remember when 3 Times Crazy and the Mob Figures had an album together? What was it called? Dope Era? Dope something?
Yep.
Whatever they was called. They had to do with Pretty Black. Yeah, so that they produced it. They also had Killer Klump as an artist, so that's how that album came.
Yeah, I mean,
and, you know,
at that time you were dropping shit like that. You were dropping a lot of shit at that time that people don't know about.
Right, a lot of shit, man. You know, a lot of compilation albums with sickness.net. You know, a lot of shit over there, a lot of raging mixtapes and shit.
The 100 Racks with Messy Marv.
100 Racks, all that shit. United Ghettos of America, Thug Lords. Yeah, I was getting it in. Period.
Oh, I'm telling you, your catalog is fucking bananas, man. You know what I'm saying? I got about everything. I just don't know what the fuck happened to my Lord of War copy, but I have to find it from somebody. Like you said, them shits are now collectibles. Motherfuckers are going to be hard to find.
Lord of War, we put that through sickness.net, so they probably still got that bitch on there. Yeah, but that's where I put that through. So, yeah, man, we did a lot of compilation, a lot of group albums, you know what I mean? Can't forget the JT shit. What was that shit called, man? The Gamblers, you know what I mean? The Gamblers album.
Oh, Block shit.
The Block shit.
You did the Block shit?
So, yeah, I done did a few little WAPs, you know what I mean? Just to keep the buzz
out there.
Dope? City of Dope. Yeah, I gotta work, man. I gotta work, B. Period.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit. That's real shit.
That's why niggas still here, man. You know, a lot of niggas, you know, fall off after that one hit wonder. You know, you gotta keep it going. Period. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas is one hit wonders. You ain't never heard from them again. I'm still out here. You know, so and I made that a platinum album. You know what I mean? So, you know, it ain't a hit, but it's a platinum album solo without the Luniz. So, you know, I'm Gucci, definitely.
Is there any chance that you get back to work with some of the old school Rap-A-Lot producers that produced your first album and shit, like Mike Dean and
definitely. Mike Dean is a producer for Kanye, and Travis Scott is his art. Yeah, he's on a whole nother level. I don't think Mike Dean ever again, but Mr. Lee, we're about to do the Elegant Thug album together, so that's the guy who did a lot of production on Thugged Out and all them albums. He's from Rap-A-Lot too. So, yeah, the Elegant Thug album, I'm doing the whole album with Mr. Lee. Glad you landed on that. Great question. Taking it back to the Rap-A-Lot shit, you know?
You know what I noticed during your career? No, go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, Mr. Lee, he just did that Blue Laces 1 and 2 on Nipsey Hussle shit. He did the first one from back in the day and did the part 2 on Victory Lap. So he's still out there killing their ass, you know?
That's dope.
Go ahead.
That's dope. But yeah, what I noticed about you through your whole career was when you first came on the scene, you know, the Luniz, you had that comical but lyrical gangster style and shit.
Right.
When you went to Rap-A-Lot, your voice changed as far as the delivery of the raps.
Right.
Was that just out of instinct, or was that something that you planned out, or how did that? Because you came out with a more raspier voice, but hard. It came out really commanding, and people could notice it, and you stand it out with that voice. Was there something to that?
Nah, it was purposely, you know what I mean? And on top of popping a lot of ecstasy pills and shit, had nigga yelling and screaming, but it was purposely just to be different from the Luniz, you know what I mean? Just to be different from that playful style. You know, I wanted to be serious with, you know, Yukmouth, you know what I mean? And then I could always be playful with the Luniz shit. So that was, you know, my way of being balanced, you know what I mean? I could do the poppy or, you know what I mean, or whatever, the clown around shit with the Luniz, but when it comes to my shit, it's dead ass serious. So, you know what I mean, it's a different type of voice. It's a different type of aggression, you know what I mean, when I do the lyrics as far as for my shit. And then the Luniz shit I could relax and, you know, just be regular voice. But then come to Yuk, man, the Yuk come out for real. That nigga's an animal. That nigga come out and he's a fire-breathing dragon. He ain't playing, so yeah, it happens.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, when you got witty rhymes around, especially that time when you was doing those albums. Oh yeah, your delivery. If people could just go and read the lyrics just without the beat, and they go read the lyrics and see the shit that you say, motherfuckers is crazy not to think that shit is some real lyricism shit. You know what I mean? On some real shit. It's like, ooh.
Good looking, my nigga. Good looking, man. I mean, you know, I came from, you know, the golden era where you had to know how to rap to actually get a deal. You couldn't just get a deal off of gimmick. I mean, some people did, definitely, but it didn't last that long. You know what I mean? This is when people give them 5 album deals, you know, 5-year contracts, you know what I mean? So nowadays you get the one-offs, the 360s, niggas that do one album with you or some single deals. So it was different. You had to really know how to hold your weight, you know, for them to invest their money in you, you know, so it wasn't no punching in. Niggas had to say their verse from the beginning to end, had to have breath control, all that shit. So, you know what I mean? It just come from a whole different, you know, standpoint as far as hip-hop music, period, to where you had to go. You know, I come from battle rap and shit like that, where we had to battle, you know, just to get a name in high school and junior high school, you know, to getting signed fresh out of high school, you know, just from, you know, the experience from them battle raps in juvenile hall. You know what I mean, in high school and junior high school. So, you know, that prepared me, you know what I mean, for this rap shit, you know what I mean, as far as being lyrical, you know what I mean, flat out. So, yeah, I was prepped for this shit. You know, it's like Floyd been training since he was a kid. You know, I've been training since I was a kid, my nigga. You know, it's muscle memory right now, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I mean, it's dope shit. I don't know what to say, man. You never disappoint me on some real shit. You know what I mean? Some real shit.
Appreciate it.
Kato, do you got any questions for Yuck? You got anything you want to say, man? You're probably getting high right there, too, like me.
I mean, shit, you know, I talk to the nigga every goddamn day almost with shit. I'm just
I know, right?
You know, shit. Like I'm supposed to say, that nigga, me and that nigga talk over shit. You don't want to hear the shit we talk about.
Oh, shit.
Boy, that shit go Howard Stern on a bitch ass rapper. But you know what I'm saying? But no, we know, like I say, legendary shit, but he's staying current just like a motherfucker supposed to. So it's like sometimes you gotta might need to write you a book on down the line, man, on just the whole journey of everything, man. It's book time, man. If Mac Mall got a book, your ass definitely need a book.
Oh yeah, that's
right.
the next already. I'm just trying to find the right publisher, you know, and I can just finish this bitch up. I ain't trying to come out of my pocket with it and have to pay for paper and books to get printed and all that shit. I want my shit to be out there, distributed right, you know, with the right people who do this shit. You know what I mean? So once I establish that, then it comes out, you know.
Have you thought about a Luniz movie?
I don't know how people are gonna take a Yuck book, man. People are gonna be like, is he talking shit about me? Yo, shit,
No,
man. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, it's gonna have a lot of shit mad, but fuck it. I mean, you know, just real life shit. It's gonna have a lot of people mad because they in the book, but fuck it, is what it is. I ain't gonna get too crazy with it. You know, spare a lot of people. I ain't gonna tell everything. You can't tell everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man, I'm spare a lot of people.
I thought about maybe
you just names from them niggas being embarrassed, you know, switch up names and shit. So I ain't gonna do them like, you know, rest in peace Prodigy, but I ain't gonna do them like that, you know. But I'm definitely gonna switch up names to save grace. The niggas gonna know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. Real niggas who, you know, around the circle and whatnot. But as far as the average reader, you know, if you're a Yukmouth fan, you probably could, you know, figure it out. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
At least the average, you know, ain't gonna get no, hey nigga, you said your name or no shit like that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be cool.
No, that'll be dope. I'll be looking forward to that as well. Well, the last thing I want to bring up to you. Oh, go ahead, Kato.
I got one for you. You should do a little mini movie, not even like mini, like a 30, 40-minute one where young JJ play you, man, and just the movie just go all the way up until when y'all just got the first single out. Because, you know, from high school.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing all that. As soon as Relly get out. As soon as Relly get out, my oldest son get out, which is this year. Yeah, we're going in full blast with that. I'm going to have
that's dope
little
fuck.
play young JJ, then my oldest play older me. You know what I mean? Like teenage me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, I want to be one of the janky producers.
That's gonna be nice.
Like
that shit gonna be nice. So my little one going to juvie and then come out a few years later, hella buff as my oldest.
Yeah.
My oldest shit, hella buff right now, but you dumbass buff. But that's gonna make the movie even doper.
Yeah. He don't look like O'Shea, motherfucker. He don't look like O'Shea Jr. This is.
I mean, shit. If O'Shea Jr. could play Ice Cube, my son could play me. Period.
Exactly. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Yours coming out with the Swoliante
on him. Hell yeah, man.
The last thing I want to bring up real fast, we all know that you got issues with, I'm not going to say his name, I mean, because I know you've gone a different road with that shit. But what's up with everyone else in the regime? Like, you got little secret wars between you guys. I'm not going to say who is who because everyone knows. I don't like to promote it, but can't everybody just be in one goal? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I don't know about that other person you talk about. He ain't in the mob. He ain't in the regime. As far as the other members you talking about, man, brothers gonna fight. Period. You know, you gotta let niggas hash shit out. You know what I mean, and iron shit out and come back to the table. Ain't nothing perfect. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang, all them niggas used to fight. Ghetto Boys, everybody used to fight. Nigga, period. It's part of just being, you know, that in a group and being around each other that long. I mean, you can't be around niggas that long without having an argument or a disagreement. You know, sometimes disagreements get disrespectful, arguments get disrespectful in turn to fights or whatever, and that beef or whatever it may be. But, you know, brothers gonna come back to, you know, brothers gonna always fight for the bottom bunk, and then the next day make up and still be brothers. So, you know, I just let niggas hash their shit out. You know, I don't get involved with it.
I agree, man. Like I said, I don't want to get too deep into that because that's not my spill to be out there spilling for motherfuckers anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just would just like it. Everybody just came out, like you said, full force Voltron, that dragon on, and just push that wave, man. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like the Wu-Tang Clan West Coast.
Right. I mean, sometimes, you know, sometimes, like I said, you got to destroy and rebuild, you know what I mean, when you got weak links in the chain, you know what I mean, period. So hopefully, you know, it don't lead to no weak links to where we have to get rid of the links and, you know, strengthen up the chain, you know. That's what I hate, you know, when we already got rid of one weak link, you know what I mean, like we can't, you know, just keep on making the link shorter and shorter and shorter when it was big and long, you know what I mean. So, let niggas get it together. Because it ain't a good look, you know. I'm done with it. Anybody got something to say about me, man, just say my name, spell my name right, man, period. Y-U-K, Yukmouth, man. You diss me on the song, spell my name right, man, when you got it on your motherfucking, your SoundCloud, man. Y-U-K, Yukmouth, my nigga. Period. Spell my name right, nigga. You know, thanks for the promotion, you know. Hey. Because at the end of the day, this shit, niggas, you know, the shit niggas talk, you know what I mean? The same niggas talking that shit is broke, you know what I mean? It don't make it like, so what they broke, that it ain't true or it's false or whatever just because they broke. But if you broke and you're miserable, you know what I mean, all you do is talk shit about people who doing it, you know what I mean, and who, you know what I mean, who you envious of, you know what I mean? Now, you had something to say about somebody, get it off your chest, but you done went on with this shit about a year straight about dudes. It clearly shows an envious, you know what I mean, hatred, you know what I mean, towards, you know, people instead of, you know, getting something off your chest, you know what I mean? So when it becomes that, you see what type of person that person is and then fuck them, you know what I mean, flat out. You know?
I agree 100%. I mean, hey,
flat
I agree, man, I agree.
Don't nobody got a right to hold your happiness hostage. If I piss you off like that, you ain't gonna say, fuck them. God damn.
You know, misery love company, man. You know, motherfuckers need to focus on their career, man. Put out some good music, man, and get back in the mix. You know, all that other shit is got niggas looking like clowns, you know, flat out. You know, that's why I'm putting out music. I ain't got no time for the circus. Flat out. I don't do clown shit.
Definitely. Nope.
Period.
Definitely not. Well, yeah, I want to say thank you, man. It's always a pleasure when you call in and you know have to chop it up with us for a few. I mean, I always appreciate that shit. Is there anything you want to add on, you know, before I let you enjoy the rest of your night?
Oh man, everything is good, man. I gotta get to the dinner meeting, man. I got this little meeting and shit at fucking Larry's and shit, man. So let me get to where I need to get. Eat some of this good steak and talk some business, man. But y'all have a good night, man. Thanks for having me. Everybody go get that JJ Bass from the Vill Story 3 on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, all that shit. You know what I mean? Get my shit at all the retail stores. You know what I mean? Follow the kid on IG at Regime General and follow me on Twitter at The Real Yukmouth, THA Yukmouth, and hit me on the website, SmokeLoveRecords.com. I'm out this motherfucker. Y'all be easy. 1 mile, nigga. Love you, Kato.
1 mile. Love you, bro.
All right, 1 mile. Y'all be easy. All
right, man. Peace out. We appreciate this shit.
All good. 1 mile.
Yes, sir.
1 mile.
Yep. Man, that was a dope interview, man. I'm glad we didn't get too much into crazy shit, you know what I mean? But you got people, that's what people got there listening to one and I hope they hear.
Oh, man, they know the business, though. You know, they